Let's take a look at approving and paying expense claims in Xero. After an expense claim has been submitted, it needs to be approved and authorized for payment. On the dashboard, we can see that there are 2 claims awaiting authorization, totaling $163.90. If we click on Awaiting Authorization, we can see 2 claims with the details of who submitted them and the total of the claim. Let's click on the first claim and see the submitted receipts. Here we can see a list of receipts with details at a glance, including the status of each receipt and where each purchase is from. We can see that the receipt is already selected, so we could approve, decline, or delete them all at once. But it's a good idea to take a look at each receipt before doing that. Let's review the first receipt by clicking on the receipt line. If the person submitting the receipt has attached a digital copy of the printed receipt, we can view the file here. It's nearly right, but we have noticed it's been coded to the wrong account. Make the change and click Approve. Now we can see that the status of the receipt has changed. Please be completely sure that the receipt is correct before approving it, as once it's approved, it cannot be edited again, and if there is a mistake, the whole expense claim will need to be deleted and entered again. If your staff are putting through a high volume of expense claims, and last-minute changes often crop up, you could choose to use bills to handle these claims. When it comes to reconciliation, Xero handles expense claims and bills in the same way. The other 2 receipts are correct, so we can approve these. Now we need to authorize the claim. Enter the payment's due date and reporting date. These 2 dates affect reporting and tax differently, so please see the Help Center for more details. Click Authorize, and now the claim will be sitting under the Awaiting Payment tab. Now, let's review the 2 receipts of the second claim. Drilling into this receipt from the parking authority, we can see that it's for a parking fine. It's against the company policy to claim back for parking fines, so we will need to decline this receipt. The next receipt for stationery, though, is fine, so we can approve that one. Now that both receipts have been reviewed, we can authorize the claim for payment, and it will be sitting under the Awaiting Payment tab with the other claim. Notice that the total to pay for this receipt has now changed as we declined one of the receipts. When these claims are paid, the bank transactions will automatically match to these claims in the reconciliation screen. Now, if you had reimbursed the staff members by check and wanted to show the claims as paid straight away, you can code that here. Also, if you are the business owner and the claims are from you, and rather than reimbursing yourself for the costs, you wanted to keep the money in the business, you could code the claims as funds introduced.